is very difficult to describe, but I think for me, it is all the things that make up who you are as a person, whether it's where you lived or who you know, or all your experiences.
Home is being surrounded by my friends and family. Home to me means when you're comfortable and confident in your own skin.
I feel at home when I have family and friends support and know that they believe in me and that I can do what I want to do in my life.
When I think of home, I think about all the Black bodies, known and unknown, who were just living and didn't make it home.
Home, to me, means a place where you can go, where you are loved and supported unconditionally.
Home is wherever my mother is, to be completely honest. I just feel wherever she is, I know I am in a place where I am completely safe and loved.
Home is the place where I feel the safest and I can be my most authentic self at all times.
My name is Tomias Robinson. I'm a musical theater major and I'm a sophomore. Home is wherever my mother is, to be completely honest. It's always been my mom, me, and my brother for my entire life. And so I just feel wherever she is, I know I am in a place where I am completely safe and loved. I chose In My Own Little Corner from Cinderella, Roger and Hammerstein's Cinderella, mainly because my mom showed me this when I was like very young, and it was the first time that I saw Black people on a screen in this musical setting. And when I saw it, I was like, okay, I see them doing it, I can do it too. And that movie with Brandy and Whitney Houston, that version, is the whole reason why I'm majoring in musical theater, to be completely honest. Watching this film with my mom was everything to me, and so it kind of represents me and my mom's relationship, how she's always pushing me to do my best and always telling me to chase my dreams.
I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wing of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I'm a young Egyptian princess or a milkmaid. I'm the greatest prima donna in Milan. I'm an heiress who has always had her silk made by her own flock of silkworms in Japan. I'm a boy, men go mad for love's a game I can play with a cool and confident kind of air. Just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone, in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be. I'm a thief in Calcutta, I'm a queen in Peru, I'm a mermaid dancing upon the sea. I'm a huntress on an African safari. It's a dangerous type of sport, and yet it's fun. In the night I sally forth to seek my quarry, and I find I forgot to bring my gun. I am lost in the jungle all alone and unarmed when I meet a lioness in her lair. Then I'm glad to be back in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair.
My name is Sumedha Vadlapudi. I'm a freshman and I'm a dual major in voice performance and computer science. Home to me means when you're confident in yourself and comfortable in your own skin, because there were times in my life where I wasn't, and I realized that the only way that I could endure any hardship was if I knew that I was good enough and that I could do it myself. I chose Here Alone from the musical Little Women because I resonated with the vulnerability that the character Marmee felt throughout the song. And in middle school and high school, I faced very low self-esteem, and I didn't have the trust that I was good enough. So although I had my wonderful family, teachers, friends helping me out getting through it, what I realized was that if I could learn to be confident in myself, that I could endure any hardship and overcome any fears.
Write a letter, be inventive, tell you everything is fine. Be attentive to the distance, send my love with every line. Every word should bring you closer and caress you with its tone. Nothing should remind you that I am here alone. I can't tell you what I'm feeling. I can't talk about my war. How the pealing of the church bells brings a battle to my doors. I don't know which part is harder. What I know, what's unknown. Oh, raising little women when I am here alone. Counting days, praying for news. Is this the life we meant to choose? Do you know how much I miss you at this hour of the day? How I wish you were the twilight, come to take my fears away. Can I comfort you, young women? I'm not certain I know how. Will you be there when I need you? Do I fail me
I'm Angeleia Ordonez. I am a freshman musical theater major. Home is being surrounded by my friends and family. I chose to sing Ikaw because I'm a proud Filipina, and my dad has personally been asking for me to sing a song in Tagalog for years now. I was born and raised in Oahu, Hawaii, and all my friends and family, my memories, how I grew up is all on that island. And when I sing Ikaw, Ikaw means you in Tagalog. And when I sing Ikaw, it's like I'm talking to that small island that holds everything. The food, the culture, the beaches, the sun, my friends and family. When I came to Michigan, I didn't realize how much I missed it. And my ukulele was the one thing that brought me so much comfort. And so I really wanted to mesh that with this song, with my Filipino side and my culture, just meshing those two together and bringing that to life. So this earpiece that I'm wearing is inspired by Catriona Gray. She won Miss Universe and she's Filipino. So I was very inspired by her and I really wanted to represent my Pinoy pride.
Sa bawat oras ng tagpo, ang pag-ikot ng mundo, lumingiting lang ko sa aking puso, pagkat nasagot na ang tanong, nag-aalala noon kung may mamamahal sa akin tunay.
my name is Brooke Taylor. I am a sophomore dance major. When I think of home, I think about all of the black bodies, known and unknown, who were just living and didn't make it home. This is actually my first piece I've ever choreographed, and it was painful but very easy because I had something to dance about and something to dance for. I chose this piece because a few weeks ago I was watching The View with my mom, and Elijah McClain's mother came on for her first interview. She was talking about her son, who is 23 years old. He was a massage therapist, a violinist, just a happy young black young man. And when he was walking home, somebody called the police on him and said that he had a hood on and he might or might not be a threat. And the police came, they put him in a chokehold, and then paramedics came and they sedated him and he died. And this piece is not just for him, but for all the African American women and men who just didn't make it home.
Dear Elijah, I wish I could say maybe it was your time to go, but I can't help the pain and anger I feel to know that you didn't deserve to be harassed and to leave this earth feeling like you did something wrong. You were 23, a massage therapist, a violinist, but most importantly, a human. To be black in America is to wonder if you'll even make it home.
So my name's Ian Pathak. I'm a freshman and I am a vocal performance major. I think that I feel most at home when I have friends and family support and they want me to do my best and that they can believe in me to do what I want to do in life. The song I chose was Proud of Your Boy from the musical Aladdin, and I think that this song really resonates with me as I can relate on a personal level to it. I always have a feeling that my family doesn't believe that I'm choosing the right path in life or the right major, and that I'm at school for the wrong reasons. And this song just, I guess, tells them how much I want them to be proud of me and how much their support means to me, and that I hope they believe in me because, I mean, I like to say that I believe in myself, so hopefully I can prove them wrong and make them proud of me.
No, you're not listening to anything that I'm saying. You know what, Mom? I gotta go. I'll call you later. Yeah. Bye.
Proud of your boy, I'll make you proud of your boy. Believe me, bad as I've been, Ma, you're in for a pleasant surprise. I've wasted time, I've wasted me. So say I'm slow for my age, a late bloomer, okay. I agree that I've been one rotten kid. Some sun, some pride, and some joy. But I'll get over these lousing up, messing up, screwing up times. Believe me, now comes the better part. Someone's gonna make good, cross his stupid heart. Make good and finally make you proud of your boy. Tell me that I'll be a louse and a loafer. You won't get a fight here, no ma'am. Say I'm a gold brick, a goof off, no good, but that couldn't be all that I am. Water flows under the bridge, let it pass, let it go. There's no good reason that you should believe me, not yet. I know, but someday and soon I'll make you proud of your boy. Though I can't make myself taller or smarter or handsome or wise, I'm doing my best. What else can I do since I wasn't born perfect like Dad or you? Mom, I will try hard to make you proud of your boy.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Jack Williams III, and I am a senior studying choral music education. Home is the place where I feel the safest and the place where I feel like I can be my most authentic self at all times. Yeah, so when you're home, it's your sacred space. It's your comfortable place. For me, at least, I know I always enjoy coming home, you know, just being able to relax and get away from all of the pressures and other obligations that I have in the world. And when I am at home and when I'm in my space, that's when I feel like I can be me, I can be myself. So Gregory Porter is, I would say, my favorite artist, not just because his music is great, but because I feel represented in the music. There are not a lot of bass baritones in popular music like that. And while he is a jazz artist, I resonate with a lot of his messages. And hearing this song, it kind of talks about how we gather all of these experiences throughout our life on our canvas of life. And I think being at home and being proud proud Detroiter that I am, I've experienced so many things in my life that have made me who I am today. And it's partially why I have this jacket on today. It has various pins and buttons and everything from things that I've done growing up in my life that have kind of shaped and molded me into who I am today. Growing up, neither of my parents were musicians, but they had a very, very strong love of music. So we listened to it all. And my mom, especially, she was a really big jazz head. They didn't know Gregory Porter necessarily, but growing up and listening to that type of music is kind of how I found him and what made me get into him. And a cappella music is where I found myself really thriving when I started singing, becoming more familiar with various groups and arranging styles and really just how to do it and just the beauty of the human voice as a whole. And so whenever I do my own arrangements or listen to a cappella music, it makes me think of singing with my friends from back home as well. So I really hope you all enjoy the piece.
We are like children, we're painted on canvases, picking up shades as we go. We start off with gesso, brushed on by people we know. Watch your technique as you go. Step back and admire my view. Can I use the colors I choose? Do I have some say what you use? Can I get some greens and some blues? We're made by the pigment of paint that is put upon. Our stories are told by our hues. Like motley and bearding, these masters of peace and light, layers of colors and time. Step back and admire my view. Can I use the colors I choose? Do I have some say what you use? Can I get some greens with my blues? We're just like children, we're painted on canvases. Vivu vivo, baby doo wee ba boom wee ba boom wee ba boom wee. Got woo wee wee. Ba boo bee boo boo boo. Ba ba you wee, ba ba you wee boo. Oh, we are like children, we're painted on canvases, picking up shades as we go. We start off with gesso, brushed on by people we know. Watch your technique as you go. Step back and admire my view. Can I use the colors I choose? Do I have some say what you use? Can I get some greens and some blues? We're made by the pigment of paint that is put upon. Stories are told by our hues. Like motley and bearding, these masters of peace and life, layers of colors and time. Step back and admire my view. Oh, oh, can I use the colors I choose? Do I have some say what you use? Can I get some green and some blues? We're just like children. Whoa, we're just like children. We are like children, we're painted on canvases.
I I'm Mikako Martin. I'm a musical theater major. I'm a junior. Home is very difficult to describe, but I think for me, it is all the things that make up who you are as a person, whether it's where you lived or who you know, or all your experiences. I think because I grew up kind of as a third culture kid. I grew up in Singapore, but I'm not from there. And I'm also biracial. I'm half Japanese and half American, so I always just kind of struggled with this idea that home had to mean one thing, and I could only have one home. And I really realized when I moved to the States at 18, thinking it was my home and realizing, no, Singapore had a lot to do with who I am, as well as, being born in Japan and then having different parts of my identity. In other words, home is not just one thing, and I think the song that I'm singing has a lot to do with that. The lyrics talk a lot about how, it is always running through you, and you don't have to prove that, one thing is your home. It can be many, many different parts of your identity. The song Home by Angeleia Ordonez means a lot to me, one, because it's in Japanese, and I've always struggled with feeling like I've been Japanese enough in my life just because I'm only half and I didn't grow up there. But it's still such a big part of who I am, and I'm just enough Japanese as I need to be. And I think it meant a lot to me to sing a song in Japanese, and the artist is also biracial as well. I don't know, the song just allows me to explore all different parts of what home could mean. So whether it be the different places that I live, have lived and currently live, and the different people that I know, I feel like it gives an outlet to really validate that all of those are an important part of who I am.
Home is
My name is Nick Daly. I am a sophomore musical theater major. Home, to me, means a place where you can go, where you are loved and supported unconditionally. Even if, the choices you make are hard for your parents and loved ones to understand. Some people, when they have a family, have the dynamic where I will love you as long as you fulfill this set of rules, fulfill this set of guidelines, this idea that I have of your life. But I think home for me has always been a place where no matter what path I go down, I am supported and loved. Whether that is being, wanting to be a music artist or wanting to go into theater, wanting to write plays, in whatever direction I go, I know that I will always have my tribe supporting me. I picked this piece because it related specifically back to the moment where I told my parents that I wanted to do musical theater, and they were like, oh, that's cool, you can do that, just, do something sustainable. And yeah, so I just wanted to find a song that really echoed the idea of being an artist and feeling called to do something.
Beyond, it sounds full of wind and mist, doesn't it? It means other things exist, doesn't it? Beyond, it says, I don't leave your list, doesn't it? Father, why does my head feel this joy and this dread since the moment I said I've got an itching on the tips of my fingers. I've got it boiling in the back of my brain. I've got a hunger burning inside me, cannot be denied. I've got a feeling that the Father who made us, when he was kindling the pulse in my veins, he left a tiny spark of that fire smoldering inside. The spark of creation is flickering within me. The spark of creation is blazing in my blood. A bit of the fire that lit up the stars and breathed life into the mud. The first inspiration, the spark of creation. I see a mountain and I want to climb it. I see a river and I want to leave shore. Where there was nothing, let there be something, something made by me. There's things waiting for me to invent them. There's worlds waiting for me to explore. I am an echo of the eternal cry of let there be. The spark of creation is burning bright within me. The spark of creation won't let me rest at all until I discover or build or uncover a thing that I can call my celebration of the spark of creation. The spark of creation, may it burn forever. The spark of creation, I am a keeper of the flame. We think all we want is a lifetime of pleasure, each perfect day the same, endless vacation. Well, that's alright if you're a kind of crustacean, but when you're born with an imagination, sooner or later you're feeling the fire get hotter and higher. The spark of creation.
When the work of day is over and the weary hours are past, home lights, gleaming in the distance, fill the soul with joy at last. Though the trials have been many and the world has proved unkind, lights of home make burdens lighter and refresh the wearied mind. Someone where the lights are shining knows that you are very near. Someone waits to bid you welcome and invites to rest and cheer. Someone loves you. All life's crosses, which have seemed so hard to bear, are forgiven and forgotten when you see the home lights fair. Someone knows that you are weary. Someone waits to clasp your hand. Someone watches near the home lights who will surely understand. Footsteps falter now no longer o'er the distant homeward way. There's a message in the home lights at the close of busy day.